What is good, you guys? It's Lifestyle from lifestyleedit.com, and in today's video we're going to be going over a very common question I get asked a lot, probably the second most common question I get, and that is how do I export and get my beats ready for upload, whether that's for BeatStars, tracktrain, whatever platform you're using to upload your beats. A lot of people want to know how I personally get my beats ready for upload, so I'm going to show you that today, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do it, how I stay organized, and what I think is honestly the best way to prepare your beat mixes for upload, what you should do with leaving headroom, how to tag it, so on. Let's go. All right, so let's go ahead and just listen to the beat. As you can see, the beat is mixed. All I have on the master right now is EQ cutting out a little bit under 20 hertz. But if I press play, you're gonna see first off that I have headroom. So I have about -6 dB of headroom before I even hit 0. And that's perfect because that is going to be what I want for the files that the customers get when they either purchase trackouts, an MP3, or a WAV. So I'm going to explain how this all makes sense. But the first thing that we need to know is, especially on BeatStars, they're going to ask for 3 uploads. They're going to want a tagged MP3. They're going to want the untagged WAV. And you can choose to do completely untagged or just add one tag. It's up to you. And then they're going to ask for the trackouts. So we need to go create 3 folders to do this. So let's just act like we're going to export the beat real quick. And let's go to the music tab. We'll just create a folder in here. You can create this folder anywhere you want. We'll call this beat uploads. You can call the folder whatever you want, doesn't matter. Inside beat uploads, I'm going to create 3 subfolders. And I already have this on my computer. It's been set up for ever since I've been uploading beats, honestly. But what you need to do is create a tagged MP3. This is going to help you stay super organized. So that's where all of our tagged MP3s are going to go of the beats that we upload. All right, next we're going to need the untagged WAV, right? Because that's what it asks for. And like I said, you can keep one tag on it if you want. It's completely up to you. So untagged WAV. And then we need to do trackouts. So this is going to be the individual tracks, and they're going to be tracked out. So now that we have these 3 ready to go, we can actually start getting our beat ready to get things ready. So first thing I like to do is actually export the tagged MP3. So on the tagged MP3, this is going to be the one that plays on your site and that's protected, right? That people audition when they come on your BeatStars, your airbit, whatever it is, and they're going to listen to the beat. This is going to be the one that's tagged. So they hear the beat, and then when they're ready to buy it, that's going to be the other files that we upload. So I like to have my beats tagged like every 30, 40 seconds. So let's see, we're at usually the first tag comes in halfway through after like the second bar is over into the third bar, so that I don't start it right when something starts. And I'm going to go about 30 seconds out. So probably somewhere over here, we're at about what, 4 seconds. So let's see, that's 39. So that's about 35. So that's cool with me. And then from 35, let's just jump over, and then we'll know how many bars we need to be skipping. So 35 to 118. That seems pretty fair. So we'll just take these 2, right? And we'll just go like this and make it even. And then let's add one more towards the end. Yeah, we'll just have one more tag towards the end. So we have one in the beginning, one towards the end, and these throughout the middle. So that sounds good. It's nice and leveled with the beat already. So if we go ahead and listen to the tag in between. It is that lifestyle. It's not too loud. We could probably get a little bit louder. It is that lifestyle. So not too loud, not too quiet, right? So this is actually the tagged MP3 version. Now we want the tagged MP3 version to be loud, right? We want it to be loud for the site so people can hear it. So this one, we don't necessarily want to leave headroom. So we can either limit the master or we can clip the master to get it louder, because this is what they're going to be listening to when they come on our site. So, I mean, to make it easy, I'm just going to go grab a limiter. So we'll just go and we'll just use L1. I mean, there's a bunch of limiters we could use, but this is quick and easy to look at. Going to export the MP3. I'm going to do maybe, I don't know, 3 to 4 dB of gain reduction until it starts to sound a little crazy, and I'm going to back it off, and that's where I'll have it set. So let me go ahead and press play and do that, and I'm going to link the remotes. Cool, so that sounds good to me. And I do have videos that explain, you know, how to get louder masters and stuff like that. This isn't the video for that. All I'm doing is getting the beat louder for upload. So you can go watch those if you want to really understand. But you could take a limiter or a clipper to get loudness. So now I'm going to take my out ceiling. I'm going to put it to about -0.3. So now that that's set, now our mix is going to be louder, right? Cool, so that's ready. So I'm gonna come over here and I'm actually going to just export this for MP3. I'm gonna go over to our folder, beat uploads, tagged MP3. This is going to be called Tonight. I always like to have it nice and labeled, produced by Lifestyle Did It. And then let's include the BPM, 98 BPM, just so it's in the file. And that's the MP3, that's the tagged version. So we'll hit save and then we'll hit export. So in here, I'm actually just going to have this be a 16-bit MP3, full song, cut remainder, and then I'm going to have resampling all the way up. I'm going to have HQ for all plugins, and then dithering is actually going to be happening inside of my limiter. If I would have said it, I think I skipped over that real quick, but you can either dither here or you can dither inside of your limiter. I have videos on that too. And then over here, I'm going to enable master effects, have everything good. Don't split mixer tracks. We want it all bounced, and then hit start and render it out. So now let's go back and let's say we were getting ready to do the untagged or the one tag WAV file, which is what the customers are actually going to get. So all I do is just delete all these tags. I come over here and I take off my clipper or my limiter, whatever I'm using for loudness, and I have headroom again, right? So if we go listen, we have 6 dB of headroom. The reason that we want to leave headroom is so that the artist can hear the beats loud on our site with the tagged MP3, right? It's louder. But the versions that they get, if they buy trackouts, if they buy a WAV lease or an MP3 lease, we want to leave headroom so there's room for them to record over and it doesn't get limited twice, meaning you limited it and then they record their vocals to it and maybe their engineer decides to limit the track again to try to get it louder, whatever it is. You're just leaving some headroom for a vocal to go in on top and some mixing maybe to happen to the actual MP3 or WAV file to get the vocal to sound better without it already being limited or clipped, you know, and pushed up to 0, pushed up to the limit before digital distortion. So like I said, you can add one tag in the beginning or you can have no tag for the untagged upload. Some people like to have a tag and they sell their beats with one tag in the beginning. If you're going to do that, I would say probably on your site or your pro page, whatever you use, just have that listed somewhere that, you know, when they buy it, the beat will have one tag in the beginning, because some people might be expecting it to be completely untagged and then be mad that there's a tag on it. So it's up to you. I would say probably list that on there, or you could just have it untagged. You sell untagged beats when they buy it, right? So you just delete the tag. We'll just leave a tag on right in the beginning, not too loud, nothing crazy. We have headroom. So what we're going to do to save time is actually just export this whole session as trackouts, and then I'll show you how you can go get the untagged wave or the one tagged wave out of those trackouts so you don't have to do an export twice. So we're going to go over here to export wave file, and we're going to select music, and we're going to go into here. We're going to go to trackouts, right? And inside the trackouts, we're going to have it called Tonight, which is the beat, right? Because we're going to have a bunch of different beats in here. So if you have all your trackouts in here, it's going to get messy. So we have this label called Tonight. We're going to go in here. Cool. We have this labeled out. Each trackout is going to be named what we name here. So this would be Tonight, and then it'll be Chant 2, Tonight, Bell 23, whatever. So what I like to do is just abbreviate my name. So it will be LS. So it'll be LS Kick 2. Instead of, you know, Tonight, produced by Lifestyle Did It, Kick 1. And it's so long that they can't see it. Like this will be just LS, and then it's going to add Bell, Kick, whatever I have each track named on the mixer. And it'll be easy for engineers or the artist, whoever it is, to look at the trackouts. So now we hit save. We make it wave 24-bit. We have split mixer tracks enabled. Now it's going to cut each track individually into its own stem. So up there you'll see bass by itself, hi-hat by itself, clap by itself, all into their own things. And it's also going to give us a master wave file. Perfect, because what that means is now we could take that master wave file and put that into our untagged or, you know, one tag section folder, and we actually killed two birds with one stone. So let's go ahead and just hit start. All right, so now if we come into here into tagged MP3, we see our tagged MP3. Perfect. We come into trackouts, into the Tonight beat, and we see all of our individual trackouts. So what we can actually do is take this master file right here, and we'll just Control C on a Windows computer, or Command C on Mac, I forgot what it is, and we come to the untagged wave, and then we just paste it in with Control V, and then let's just go ahead and name this, and it's called Tonight, and then Prod Lifestyle did it, right, 98 BPM. So now we have everything ready for what BeatStars wants. They want the tagged MP3. Boom, we have the tagged MP3 right there. They want the track outs. So this is the Tonight beat, right, with the track outs. So all I need to do is come over here and compress this. Since we can't just upload a straight file, it wants a zip file. So now that's ready. We can even go ahead and put this in here so it's nice and organized. And then we're just going to upload that. And then they're going to ask for the untagged wave. And like I said, you could do untagged or one tag, and this is going to be the first upload. So you go on BeatStars and we go to upload. It asks for the untagged wave. Boom, we select it here. It takes the untagged wave and it automatically converts it also to an untagged MP3. So now if someone buys an MP3 license or a wave license, it will give them this beat, but it also converted it to an untagged MP3. So it pretty much just converts this file that we upload for us to MP3 version, so it saves us an upload. And then you'll get brought in to enter all your data. You can enter the song name, upload everything else that you need to upload, the tags, the image, and then it'll ask you for the track out. So you just go find this track out zip file, and then you find the tagged MP3, and then you're ready to go. Now the tagged MP3 will be loud on your site, and it'll have tags, and then the version that your customers get, which will either be the track outs, or it'll be the untagged wave or MP3, or you can have one tag. Like I said, I keep repeating that just in case. And it will have headroom. So the two actual files that your customers will ever get, including the MP3 that it converts it to, will have headroom, and that'll be better for them to record. While your beat plays on your site, it'll actually be loud since you limited or clipped it up to 0 dB right below, right? And then you have the tags playing throughout, so everything sounds good. So that's the easiest way that I like to do it, and that I've always found that works and keeps it extremely organized and very easy to see when you do this. You can, back this up, and you'll always have beats on you that have tags or one tags or track outs, and you can carry it with you on an external drive, whatever it may be, and it's up on whatever platform you use to upload your beats, and it just makes everything super easy. So if you guys did like this video, leave a thumbs up. You guys can follow me on all social medias at LifestyleDidIt. Make sure to hit my site, lifestyledidit.com, for everything else. Other than that, subscribe to your boy, push notifications. Thanks.